Hey everyone, Len the Crafty Cranker here. Coming to you here on Wednesday, and I have a few things I want to show you that I've been working on, some finished projects, and some whips. What I've been working on. So the first thing I want to show you is a little baby beanie that I made off my Centro 40, and this was 60 rounds, and yeah. So that was kind of a nice little baby beanie I did. You go 60 rounds on your Centro, and it's the tight tension because they have 3 settings for your tensions on your knitting machines. And there's a loose, a medium, and a tight. And I did it on the tight tension on your Centro 40. And that's what they gave you here, was a nice little baby beanie. And it was done with the same yarn that I used for my Sophie scarf. And it's right here, this yarn right here. And it was done, and it's really soft yarn. I bought this at a secondhand store, and it's Soft Baby Steps, Red Heart. And it's a 4 medium. And the colorway is baby green. So I'm just gonna put here on reverse and show you. So there. And that was the yarn that I did, and I did it actually on my 6mm needles. And I just bought these stoppers off Amazon. And I got all kinds of different kinds. It came with 12. And nice little cute little elephant. And I did them on a 6. This scarf, and it gave it kind of a nice soft so that's what I did with it on 6mm, and it gave you the nice drapey look. So that's what I did this on. In the hat, I did it on my Centro, and it's the same color. And it come out kind of cute actually. So anyways, that was out there. And this here was a nice little baby beanie I did on my needles. And I also did this on a 6 because it's 6. And it's a yarn that I bought at a secondhand store, and this is like a mauve pink. And it turned out really great. And it's about 5.5 inches long, and I did the knit pearl for 12 rounds. And then I did the rest of the hat, which made it come up to 5.5 inches long. And then I did the cast off, which is I cast off 12 at a time because I had 40 on the needles until I got down to about 12 left on my needles. And all I done was cut my yarn, and then I run my yarn back around through and then pulled it off. And when I got to my last rows, I would do a knit one, then cast off, knit one, then cast off, and it gave you that nice little top there. So that was that one I did. Kind of a cute little beanie. And I did some nice little mitts here too as well for babies. And these here, it was done with this yarn here. It was a Red Heart yarn. And it was done with the Artist Print Super Saver Red Heart 4 medium. And I did these on my 5mm needles. And there we go. And it was the Red Heart Artist Print. And that was that. I did those little baby mittens on that one. So anyways, and I made another hat. And it's like this hat will fit me. This hat fits me. And I did this on my orange Kirin Simply Soft on my Addy 40, and I did 110 rounds. And this hat fits me, actually. It's like a beanie. And that's what I did on my Central 40. Did 110 rounds, and it's doubled. So if you see there. So that's what I did with that. Another beanie. And I did this one here. I think you've seen this one here. This was on my Central 40 as well. And it was my Infinity Drop Stitch scarf. And I have a video of how to do it. And if you just want to go to my posts, I'll show you how it's done. And it turned out very nice. And I love this, how that turned out. And so now I'm working on a couple of projects here on another scarf I'm making, but this is just a scarf I've started here, there, and so what I'm doing with this, I got about 18 on there right now, but with the I-cord, making an I-cord edge, what you're doing is your last 3 stitches, you're just slip stitching the last 3 purlways. And so that's what gives you the I-cord edge there. And I'm going to make another scarf. It's just a scarf. And it's turned out great. And this yarn calls for 5mm needles, and I'm doing them on a 7.5. And that's what's giving it that nice squishy soft, because the Red Heart is it's not really soft yarn, but if you do it with bigger needles, 7.5 instead of the 5, you get that nice drapey, spongy, really nice soft look to it. And if you haven't tried it, try it with your Red Heart. So that's what I'm doing here, and that's these ones here, the 7.5. It calls for 5. So that's what I made with that. And I got one more thing I'm doing, but this is like a knit along with Nina's Knit Crochet and Charmed Granny Crochet, and they're doing like a knit along once a week. So I decided to do that, and so this is what I've got done so far with this, and that's what I've been working on. All I'm doing here is I started out with 6 myself. I think they said 5, but I started out with 6. And what I'm doing is I'm doing a yarn over about every 4 rounds, and about the 4th one in. You go in 4 and then you do your yarn over. And that gives you this look here, that design down the edge. So anyways, and these are on my 4. This is out of 4mm needles, and this is a 3-weight yarn. This yarn here, and it's just, it didn't have a tag, but it's a 3-weight. And I picked up this at a secondhand store. So anyways, that's my projects, and that's my FOs. And so please hit the like button, or if you want to subscribe to my channel, please do, or even leave a comment if you want to see more. And I wish everybody a good day, and talk to you later. Bye for now.